Hello beautiful people. If you couldn't already tell by my voice, it's slightly weird. I am sick. I stayed home sick from work today and I thought I might as well get something productive done while I'm here. So here I am making a video. Today I'm going to be filming a tag that Jessie, aka Jessie the Reader, tagged me in called How I Read. I believe this tag was created by Anya's Corner. I tried to find it and that was what said original, so yeah, I will link that video and Jessie's link down below so you can go check them out. Question number 1. How do you find out about new books to read? I have a couple of different ways that I do, mostly from booktube videos, honestly. People talk about books and I'm like, oh, that sounds amazing. Or I get books from Jessie a lot of times, or from the library. I'll just go and peruse and find some things that I think I might like. I could spend forever in the YA section, let me tell you. Question number 2. How did you get into reading? I'll go through part 1 and part 2, I guess. I think I first got into reading when I was younger because my mom used to read to me. The first book that she read to me was A Wrinkle in Time, and I just fell in love with reading because of that. And I read a bunch of other stuff since. I kind of went through a non-reading phase through middle school, and the first part of high school I was like, reading is lame, who needs to read? And then somehow I got hooked on the Twilight series and that brought me back into reading, and I have been reading ever since. Question number 3. How has your taste in books changed as you've gotten older? I'm not really sure. I mean, I read a lot of mysteries and stuff when I was younger, as I touched on in my last video, and I think I read a lot more romance when I was in middle school and high school, and now I've kind of gone to dystopian, young adult kind of stuff. And I don't know exactly how it's changed. I guess it's just a little bit transformed, and I've kind of broadened my horizons on what kind of books I like to read, because I do love dystopians, that's like my main thing, but I love a lot of other kinds of books and I love reading classics now, so I guess that's a good thing. Question number 4. How often do you buy books? I don't a lot. I mean, I'm kind of if I see something that I like and it's decently priced, I will buy it. But a lot of times I get stuff from the library because I really only want to buy a book if I'm going to reread it, or if I'm gonna lend it out to people because I liked it a lot. So I'm a little bit picky on that, but I've become more of a buyer as I've gotten older, and probably because of booktube. Question number 5. How did you get into booktube? I feel like I answered this question on a different tag, but I got into booktube because of Jessie, because he was into booktube and was like, you should do booktube, you should do YouTube, and kind of pushed me until I would actually make regular videos more recently. So thanks for that, Jessie, you're a good friend. 6. How do you react when you don't like the end of a book? I'm not really sure. Usually I just close it and I look at it and I'm like, did it really end like that? Really? I'm not really like a throw the book across the room type of person. I think about it, but then I'm like, that would ruin the book, and then I don't. Question number 7. How often have you taken a sneaky look at the last page of the book? I don't think I've ever looked at or read the last page of a book, but I am guilty of, if a character disappears or you think they die, skimming forward to see if their name appears in the end of the book, just so I am reassured that they are not actually dead. I haven't done that recently because I don't like spoiling stories for myself, but I have been guilty of that in the past. Question number 8. How many people are you going to tag and who are they? I am going to tag 2 people. I'm going to tag Dylan at Dylan Books and Ariel at Ariel Bassett. So you guys, go do this tag. I don't know if you've already done it, but I'm gonna assume not. I kind of looked and I didn't see it, so you should do this tag. Alright everyone, that is it for today. I'm going to go rest my little head and read some more and get over my sickly self. I hope that you have a fantastic, wonderful, absolutely great week, and I will see you next week. Bye.